What's up, interweb? We are back. Xbox Has No Game podcast episode -0 because we don't count when we do it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate
You mean to tell
everybody.
me you mean to tell me we wasn't counting the whole damn time?
No, we don't count. We don't
Say
count. We
no,
don't
bro.
got to count.
No.
This is the one. This is the most underrated, uncut Xbox podcast we don't give to. We say we want to say how we want to say it. No politically correct. It ain't a bunch of yes man. No Patreon members. We're not going to beg you to hit the like button. Um, and we've been. I guess we got put on notice this week, Flip. So you
What do
know,
you mean?
they know the people didn't start to know who we are, and then they spoke about us, and and we rattled some feathers, we rattled some cages, but we need to open them instead of ratting them. Because rattle them, just open them up, let's kick the door down.
Well,
Yep. Yep. So I'm gonna give a quick shout out to CP Goblin. What's good, my good brother? We got six there in this motherfucker. I don't want to mess up your name because I ain't gonna say it. I don't know how to say it. Flip might know how to say it, but I don't know how to say it. We got good brother Other Zinc in this bad boy.
what's good, everybody? What's
You
good?
know,
Megatron. Need to hop on one day, man.
Was
you know what I'm
good.
saying? We got Baki in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Dark Sith Lord.
Who else in this bad boy? We got Megatron always. What's good with you, Megatron? Got him in the building. And everybody else, trust me, I'm on point. So I'll put your comments out anytime you want. You don't have to ask for no Patreon money. What's up with you, Cyber Sam? What's good with you? Appreciate you coming by. So shoot, the floor. We got Flip Money and Chaos. What do you call yourself now? Jedi Dark Empire Chaos now. So y'all got the floor.
This man can't read. Emperor.
I can't see it small. Man, I'm doing multiple things.
He on his phone. That's why.
Jedi Dark Emperor Chaos. My bad.
On his phone.
So man, the floor is y'all. What y'all want to talk about, man? What y'all want to talk about?
Man, I'm just here to talk some shit. Let's go.
So Chaos, tell them the game that you've been playing, that you've been hooked on. We can't get his ass off of it.
Oh man, I've been hooked on this game called Stellaris. Some of y'all PC dudes may know what this game is, but it's a 4X strategy game, kind of like Civ mixed with Star Trek and Civ mixed with Star Trek and Mass Effect.
All the other goddamn sci-fi game shit.
Basically, because this game got a lot of stuff in it. Like, this game is one of those few games. I would honestly say that this game has the biggest learning curve of almost any game I played. I'm still learning, and I put like a crap ton of hours into this game. But I'd recommend it for those guys that like to really use their brain playing games. Don't recommend for those people who just, play games, just chill, have fun, have brainless fun, like, get on Call of Duty, you can automatically, run and gun. This isn't that type of game. Trust me, you will want to put, 5 holes through your TV, because it will get you that frustrated, because you don't know what, like, something messed up will happen. You don't know how it happened and how you can fix it. Like, you almost feel helpless until you, figure out. Then you feel like an idiot, like I did when I do figure some stuff out. But yeah, recommend, man. Give it a good 8 out of 10, because I know this isn't going to be a lot of people's cup of tea.
All right. So, man, Flip, what you been on lately, man?
I've been going back and forth between Medium and trying to wait for the rest of the fellas get here before we dive into that. And we're trying to go back and sell the open seas of Sea of Thieves. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see what's going on over there, You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Homegirl Jeannie. She's into it. She want to get her R on, so ain't nothing wrong with it.
Float the boat. That was she wanted to rock the boat.
Oh shit now.
Rock the boat.
Hey, Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, man. Man, I've been on this torch like a motherfucker. If y'all into Diablo and Dungeons Crawler games, and I've been hooked on it. I went back on it the other day for the first time, and I just been hooked. Like me and my African American girl, we running loose. You know what I'm saying? You get a pet, and you get a bunch of pets, but it's the pets that you know what I'm saying. I like legendary pets. That's why I like the legendary pets. So I be into the legendary pets. I don't only rock legendary armor. I just sell the rest of the armor. The story is all right. I'm not saying it's the best story in the world, but the gameplay, the different type of enemies. You got enemies you kill, and then they might have a baby while you killing them, and they trying to come get you, or they might get these epic powers. So it's that's what I've been on for the last since Thursday night. So I've been playing. You know, I play my regular Madden. Going back to I'm going back to Night City to finish all my. I think I only got like 4 or 5 left of my side missions with the new update. You know, I still getting my Maddens and all that other stuff. So you know, it is what it is, man. We just, you know, we be gaming over here. You know, we just don't talk about it. We really be gaming. I bought a couple of indies, a couple of indie games, some space shooters. Pretty, you know, I got into them. I got one that plays like, what do you call that? On it's not a space shooter. It's actually a side scroll, not a side scroller. It's more like shoot, what's that? That Neo Geo, the game.
What Neo Geo game?
The Neo Geo game what you used to play was you go save the prisoners and all that. It was like a little little side scrolling. I can't think of it. When I think of it. But I picked that up. Xbox has a anime sale. Y'all want to jump on this anime joint, the Dragon Ball Z's and all that. They have movie sales, so go jump on that. That's a great. Some good deals. Some $1.99 deals. I didn't saw no more. I haven't saw nothing more unless it was bundled more than $14. So more than 14. So man, so shoot, man. What else been going on the interweb? We ain't gonna get to the big stuff yet. I'm trying to wait for the heavy hitters. I'm trying to go find me a heavy hitter that just came in the party and see you can get his punk ass on. But and what else been cracking?
Yeah,
I
tell you. Go ahead.
Go.
No. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna mute myself. Go.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I was just gonna talk about. I ran into this Instagram model recently. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was gonna talk about. This Instagram model that I ran into.
Man. All right, man. I mean, what's the story with this Instagram model, dog?
I mean, you know, she want to, you know, come down, want to be down with, you know, with the Ed Bone would say the legal interjection crew. You know, she's very pretty. I asked her that she knew someone within the gaming community, and you know, she said all she knows is that, you know, her fans do pay to see her beauty and stuff like that. So, you know, I was like,
okay.
You know, knowing somebody named Chris Hart, but you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Drink my tea real quick. You know, trying to make sure I don't get sick and nothing like that. You know, over here.
So you saying that basically this Instagram chick got the biggest fan.
Oh man, Ducci.
Her number one friend, or I should say number one simp. But we ain't gonna, you know.
Yeah. I'm your number one fan. Oh man, he be back in here. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
he did leave.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
Oh,
Okay. I'm trying to grab somebody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Metal Slug. Megatron, you're right. Metal Slug. It's a game like Metal Slug that's on there.
He over there saying none of you know damn models. Actually, I used to mess with this chick in high school. That was one, but I kind of messed that one up a little bit. You know, I chose not to get into that one. I ended up choosing another chick.
Flip,
but you know,
so Flip, I heard the word on the street. We got laughed at last week about our comments. How do you feel about that by certain individuals meant to not to be named?
What comment was that?
Uh, I guess they were bagging. I guess they were talking. I guess that to me it felt like a little jealousy. It felt like a little jealousy to me.
I
You know,
wanted.
people
No,
sit there
there's
and
been a lot
you
of
know,
jealousy
we don't look at that.
we,
You know,
in the past
don't.
few months.
You know, we don't be bothering nobody. You know, we bag on ourselves. But, you
Yeah,
know,
we
when it
do.
comes across, you know, like Raz B want to send me something all in my in detail.
Mm-mm.
He said
Oh
red
dang.
thing.
Oh dang.
Please
It's
do not
funny.
get caught by his government name no more. Ladies and gentlemen, we're bringing in the $2 million man,
Jim.
108 Dragons TV.
The AKA undercover pony lover. Go ahead. What you have to say, 108?
Ooh, burn. He
You know
saying
you,
he out
you
there
know you
rocking
got
the
on your
blue shirt.
PlayStation 1Z. Don't do that.
No, my brother. No.
No,
He said he got
brother.
a
You gotta
saying he
get
got
your
a pony
own.
jacket.
Right.
He saying he out there wearing a pony jacket.
You
Oh
know what I'm
goodness.
saying? He got the pony hoodie with the wool pockets.
No, I would not do that. You gonna make that dude in the comment section who should not be named real happy and shit. You gonna make that motherfucker do jumping jack for Jesus talking like that.
Jumping jacks for Jesus.
Man, hey,
Oh, hell no.
that's been my PlayStation reporter because he be giving me all the information for free.
Oh, real nigga news.
Dumb nigga
Let me
news.
see who Flip talking about.
Dumb
Who
nigga.
you talking about, Flip?
Dumb nigga news. You know what I'm saying? That's
What's
what
good?
it
What's
is.
good? Chaos? What's good, little brother?
Oh man.
Not much, man. Preaching the good word, you know, of Sir Gaming.
Megatron, shout
Gotta
out
show
to you,
these
man. I
people
was
a
hitting
light.
you up. I hit you up, but I see you on movies or something you doing over there. See my boy Six Slayer in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Sleepy Goblin. What up, people?
No, shout out to my man PK. I think he hit me up, but I went to go get me a pastrami, and I left the party. Well, shout out to my man PK Entertainment. Y'all need to check him out too.
Facts.
And check him out.
What we doing tonight, Mr. 100? What we
Man,
doing?
we do like we do on YouTube. Man, we talk about everything, man. What you been up to, man? What you been playing? Matter of fact, tell them about your latest video that you just made. Would you pick up the camera? Go ahead and
Yeah,
elaborate.
see your greatest inventions.
Yo, you know what? PK kind of got on me.
Oh man.
PK watched the video, right? So he said, yo, that camera dope. And then when I posted what it cost, he said, why you keep making videos of stuff people can't afford? He said, I felt left out. I said, yo, dude, it's an example. I said in the video, don't do what I do. Do as I do. There's a difference. Stop chasing DSLRs and these GoPros to film your videos and just buy a camcorder, unlimited recording, 1080p, 60, you good. That's it. I've been playing but I have been playing I've been trying to get good in Madden so I could beat 100 all the time instead of sometime.
Like you
be beating people in 2K.
He only beat me when
you drink every night. So when are you not drunk so I could beat you when you're sober? I'm just saying.
You gotta catch me before 12.
Honestly, I think he played better when he is drunk.
No, I'm better when I got nobody
talking. He makes dumb mistakes. He can't.
No, I have to concentrate. If I'm not concentrating, if I'm having a third party conversation with somebody trying to play, I do ignorant stuff. I go find a new play. I want to try it on limit. An interception.
He be having that drunken martial arts.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I've been playing, man. And I want to get into the medium, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm an Xbox supporter. That's my main platform because I love their online services. But
just wait on the medium. We're gonna wait till live get in here. Wait on the medium.
Oh, okay.
We gonna have to give up the good stuff.
Wait.
I'm playing it now. I'm
what I
waiting.
Playing. So that's why I was going. But thanks for having me. You know what I'm saying? One of the straight up realest podcasts on deck. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Flip for wearing that PlayStation 5 1Z. You know what I'm saying? He in his PJs right now talking to y'all.
See, that's why you can't let niggas know shit.
I don't say the N-word and I don't curse. And what that dude
He
do,
lied to y'all. He was
Yeah,
on
he's lying hard.
straight up lying
He
to
lying
y'all.
hard.
This ain't the
Man,
public
this
political.
He the
That's
worst.
why I'm trying to
He
make
the
this
worst
a
one.
political cup
He the
podcast.
worst one out of
Man,
all
my
of
man,
us.
man.
I
Y'all,
know,
y'all
right?
hear the words to be cut out of his mouth?
He over
He
here.
make up
He
cuss
over there
words.
trying to. He over there trying to pull
Nigga
a
make up
Loki on us
news.
like he a different
yo,
dude.
listen,
Yeah,
This nigga make up curse words. That's the shit I'm trying to
he
figure the
make
fuck
up
out.
cuss
For
words.
real.
How you make up a
Listen.
curse word?
Loki wasn't a straight up gangster. He had to slither his way in, and he was very deceitful. And that's who I am a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I just can't come be blatantly disrespectful.
Like
You
I
say
say,
he
man,
out
we
here
ain't like the
tricking
other shows.
dudes.
The other shows, they try to be
Tricking dudes
politically
out there
correct. They be
painting.
loving the. They be trying to love the fan. You know, they be. I'm trying to cater. I'm catering to everybody. This is late
All
night.
I'm saying,
They're on the East
all I'm
Coast.
saying, when you come to this show, it's ba da ba ba ba.
Oh.
And shout out to my boy Vaca. Yo, Vaca, I need a new car in Forza
Yo,
with my symbol and that
Period.
represent 108 Dragster.
There we
baby.
go. We got
I
the
couldn't
other
figure.
host
I couldn't.
Mr.
live wire.
Oh,
I couldn't figure
Mr.
how to
Don't
get in here,
Care.
man. I don't know what happened. It was like,
You been drinking?
nah, man. Like my phone did a reset or something. I don't know what the hell. You know what? It did it, for Google phones.
you got
I
a
mean, the Android phone.
$50,000 computer and you talking on StreamYard on your phone?
It's cool. It's
Yeah,
called
That
convenience.
nigga got a project.
my computer's upstairs. I ain't
Yeah,
trying to
that
go
nigga-
upstairs.
Yeah, that nigga got a
Yeah.
project over there.
And this
No,
the
what
last
you said-
week we
what
gonna
you
be
said,
doing. This the
He didn't
last week
buy a
I'll be
house,
doing.
live in the projects.
Yeah.
I'm
He
still
got a
waiting.
pro-
I'm still waiting. Hey, I'm still waiting on this I'm still waiting on this effed up unboxing on this house. I can't wait for that one.
Unboxing. I could throw
He
some
already
great
showed
together
it.
with a
He
little bit of
already did it.
roofing
He already
cardboard.
did it. He did it on Twitter. He did it on Twitter when he showed
Oh,
how
no.
he had his TV hanging on the wall, but it was hanging.
Oh,
was
okay. I
slanted.
thought we were going to
The
talk.
TV was
I thought we were
slanted.
going to talk about. I thought we were going to talk about the other tweet that he sent. I was like, why?
Yo, hold on. Shout out to my brother Cletus Johnson in the chat throwing dirt on the medium. You can't throw dirt on nobody with a name like Cletus. That's a that's a 1969 name. Who named you, boy?
First, I thought you were making fun of like some dude and calling him.
No,
Cletus,
that's
but
his real name.
No,
No,
that's his real name.
No, wait.
Johnson.
Hey, Cletus, we can go meet Cletus next year at E3. Cletus goes to E3. So that's why I kick him around. That's why I be cool. I don't burn him. I don't smoke him. Like at least he comes to E3.
Oh, you been to
We just ain't
E3
having be able to meet up yet. You know,
Cletus? Boy, go out in that yard and pick that goddamn carton. Goddamn Cletus. Cletus. That's like having a baby in 2021 and you name your son Leroy.
Motherfucker do that. I ain't gonna hold you, motherfucker.
No,
do that.
that's-
I don't know why,
That's
but
like,
they
that's
do.
like naming your daughter Annie Mae. What? Annie Mae?
I got
no, just like
I
my
got
cousin.
Slim and put out
No,
the
just
50
like my
caliber
cousin.
rounds.
Just like my cousin named my cousin named her son Chauvin. I said, where the hell you get that shit from?
No. Let's really take it back to the Wino 1979 status in Harlem. Earl? Hey, Earl. You don't name no kid Earl in this day and age.
Earl, Sam, George,
Man.
Right.
Alizé,
I ain't gonna lie though.
Credible Hope.
Us history of black people, man, we be coming up with the craziest names. I ain't gonna
No.
lie.
Tim
You gotta go
Tasha.
These
Brooklyn
names I
status.
can't even pronounce. I'd be like, what?
Tim
You gotta
Tasha. Like, why they call you Tim Tasha? My daddy
Tim
name is Tim,
Tasha.
and my mama name is Tasha.
Look.
Yup.
You gotta go Brooklyn status in the project.
Yup.
Name your kids.
Nigga
Female
did a
girls in the
Gogeta
project.
fusion.
Shaquasia? How you spell that?
Same way you
Shaquasia.
the same way you spell Shaquita. Shit. Same way you spell Shaquita, nigga. Shit.
Cletus, my bad. I'm just clowning, son. My bad. I see
Hey,
you
don't take it personal. This comedy. This nobody my boy. But shout out to my man Craig Smith, man. We out here, we doing this committee thing and stuff like that. He was like, man, you just need to do a show to just do what you want to do. It's no holds barred. He said, you see what I do? So I was like, man, you know what? I said, shit, let's put this shit together. And by the way, this is all Fletch Money's fault.
Yeah, it
put
is.
this shit together.
Hey man, listen.
Yo,
And this is brought to you by Flip Money Entertainment.
And I want everybody to give a thumbs up in the chat for Flip Money and his PlayStation onesie. That's what we talking about tonight. Facts.
Hey, shit. That shit got him. Hey, I wear a PlayStation onesie. Don't got an Xbox logo in the back.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I wasn't gonna lie. I was gonna buy the Xbox onesie just to clown.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy that Xbox onesie, but they ran.
I was gonna buy the
out.
Xbox onesie too, but they don't make big guy sizes. They got all Chia Pet sizes. I can't wear that crap. Wait, somebody popped in and popped out. Who popped in and popped out?
No, that's Punisher. Punisher finally arrived. That's Punisher.
Gotta be.
Oh, that's Livewire. Livewire gonna come in because he can't hear nobody.
No, I can hear. Oh, I hear Punisher.
Chaos.
All right,
Chaos.
Chaos popped out. All right, I'm looking at him.
Yeah, if he come back in, I can't hear him. If I talk over him, that means I can't hear him.
But
this is Punisher.
yeah, man. So, man, what y'all want to talk about, man? Punisher. We'll go with you, my guy.
Sure, what I miss? What y'all talking
We
about?
we just talking
bullshit.
shit.
We was bullshitting the public for a bit until everybody got on. That's all.
We just waiting for y'all. You know. I like to start on time. That's a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah, we on black people time, man.
Man,
You know what? He's not lying.
it ain't my fault. You gonna be late for your own funeral.
Not lying.
First of all, Punisher is a 10-month baby. He's not even on time for that. Fact.
Oh, dang. Dang.
I'm sorry, Punisher. I'm sorry.
Matter of fact, no, what? This I can't take it no more. I ain't played it. Y'all played it. Talk about the damn medium. We're gonna talk about the real shit in a minute. Tell the medium and explain why the medium is 900p and explain why they still ain't got a 4K 120 frames per second game running on the PlayStation 5.
Oops.
Wait. Let me shut up.
Wait, live.
Well, it's 900p because each screen it's only when it's the split screen. Each one is 900.
Yeah, whatever.
So it's not
Each one is 900.
Each one is 900. So it's not 900. Yeah.
Right. It's rendering simultaneously.
It's running two games simultaneously. Two games.
Facts. And that's the power of the SSD. Facts.
That's funny. I think you know the PlayStation.
You talking about that shitty SD?
Oh, why did I started that?
One that couldn't handle a can
I like
Sony?
that. I like that flip. I gotta steal that from my podcast. I like that. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Facts.
I mean, that's basically what it is. It's it's not like no. I mean, well, one could it run a little bit better if a more seasoned dev had it? Sure, but you got to remember it's a small team. They've been in the game for a little bit, but as far as develop, but it's not like 11 years ain't shit for a developer. And you're talking about a team, not a person. Like a team, that's not a long time, especially when you get a lot of turnaround. That what I mean, like Naughty Dog been in the game damn near what was like 30 years almost, right?
We're like 25, ain't it? It's like
they're older than me. I'll put that out.
You know what I mean?
Older than me.
And like cats. A lot of these guys that play games now, they talking about like, well, this dev is great, but I'm like, yeah, they good now, but you gotta remember, Naughty Dog had to start somewhere. They didn't start off making Uncharted 4. They was making dog shit ass Crash Bandicoot games for the longest. And then what did they make? And then they made some bullshit game that motherfuckers try to wipe from their memory. I don't even remember the name of that shit. And then after that, then they made something else, and then they made Uncharted, which was okay. And Uncharted 2 was when they really got their foothold. Well, cats forget that shit. They just think like, oh, well, it's a new studio. They supposed to come out and just be great. Like, don't nobody come out and be great. You know what I mean? Even Michael Jordan got cut from the basketball team in his high school. So they ain't just walk on the floor and become Jesus. Like, that's not how it works.
Well, I mean,
that experience.
Even furthermore, this company chose Microsoft for what reason? I like to know that, son. They went to Microsoft of all people. It ain't like that. Oh well, I'm quite sure if he had the chance or wanted to put it on all platform to make more money, which seems more logical to get more money for, he would have did it, but he didn't. So that goes to show you he picked Microsoft for a reason. and for whatever reason it may be, he still picked it. So for you to say medium is trash and haven't even played the game, I think it's ridiculous.
I think is probably twofold. I mean, the money isn't really the issue because Sony could have gave him the same type of money. That's not the issue. I
Right.
think that with PlayStation, there's no guarantee how people are going to get the game. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they could have gave it to Sony and it'd have been exclusive, but how much are they going to charge for that, right? Because at this day and age, it ain't necessarily how much the game sold as much as it how many people are playing your game right now. Because from this game, the medium, even if it don't sell like that, right? The fact that people are talking about it and the fact that people are giving accolades and kudos to the Blooper team for even attempting a game that's outside their wheelhouse. They did a phenomenal job especially based on what they have been working with and from where they came from. Because this is probably the smoothest game that they've ever made. Because all the other games is fucking janky as shit. As far as like the Blair Witch was probably the best one that. Well, no, I think it's not Layers of Fear. What was the one?
What?
The one
Blair
where it's
Witch
like
was the last. Huh?
what's the interrogation game that they made? Forget the name of that shit.
I thought Blair Witch was the last game they made.
I thought it
And I
was
played Blair Witch all the way through.
It was, but they had a game before that where you're like
Well,
it's like some cyberpunk type shit.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: for those who don't know, they need to go out there and play Blair Witch.
It's like I can't remember the name of it.
I was going to money to get back on with that Blair Witch.
Yeah,
Man,
trust me. When I tell you this, I'll tell you this: I'm the only one that finished this game. Trust me, the end result. I thought that was going to happen, but it's good. The story of Blair Witch, what was going on in that game, is real good. It got a real good ass story. I don't want to spoil it for nobody, but it's a real good game. I'm gonna tell you that.
talking about Layers of Fear?
No, he's talking about Blair Witch.
I'm talking about Blair Witch. No,
No, I'm talking about Livewire.
Talking about Livewire.
No, not Layers of Fear. I know what that is. No, it's a game another game that they made that they got a X enhancement for. I can't remember the name of it. We got it in Game Pass a while ago. It's not. I don't think it's in there now, but it was like not. Damn, I can't remember the name of it. It was like some kind of detective type game. I think you're playing it as a detective, and you go in this apartment building, and you're like investigating shit and systems and some shit like that. It's like a first person. I don't think there's really any action. It's just straight up investigation. It's like solving.
Observer.
Observer. That's what it was.
Shout out to Baku. That's our 6 man. He just gonna come in. That's our 6 man. He keep us on point.
Yeah, so they made that game. That's probably one of their best looking games.
Okay.
But like Blair Witch, it ran like shit, huh?
You gotta really explain the Observer properly. The cover had Rucker Hauer on it from Blade Runner and many other movies. Rucker Hauer.
Yeah, I think he was the bad guy in Blade Runner.
He was a bad guy. He was one of the androids that caught consciousness and all that. But Rucker Hauer, do your homework, people.
But yeah, it's like I said, Blair Witch. If you had a PC, at least for mine, 2080, it ran it okay. It was like 60. I could get it to 60 frames, but I had to drop down to 1440p. Now, mind you, this game ain't no graphical showpiece, but
no,
it doesn't look bad, but it's not like a wow thing. Like, I can get Resident Evil to run at like 4K at 60. You know what I mean? Resident Evil 7. So for Blair Witch not to be able to do it, like, that's what happens when you have a limitations as far as like the devs team's ability to really know how to work around the hardware. I mean, but that comes with experience. That's what.
That was what 1080p, wasn't it?
Blair Witch on Xbox?
Yeah.
I think it was 4K. But it ran like sub 30. on 1X. On 1X, it definitely ran choppy as shit, and we didn't have an option to change the frame rate. Like, so when I played it on PC, I would only play at 1440p 60, because with that game, it was not that you need, like, it didn't really matter, but like you could tell, like right now, if you pop in Blair Witch now on your X, that shit is night and day, dog. That shit is not the same as it
You know
was
what
when
it
it was
was?
on the
Right,
1X.
you know what it is. I think they fixed it, because by the time I got it, I ain't run into that issue, because they threw it in Game Pass. I think you had to wait. You had the game way before I did.
No, I had it in Game Pass. No, I had it. That's how I played it. I ain't never bought the game.
I didn't even run into this issue.
I'm telling you, it was a noticeable difference the way the game ran on the 1X versus how it runs on my S, or especially on my Series X. Noticeable difference.
I'm quite sure
that shit was choppy.
That and this, but I mean, when I was playing it, I never ran into that. I never ran into no problem.
It wasn't bad like Series Layers of Fear. Those two games, the first one and the second one, them shits is goddamn flip books.
Yeah,
like those games are rough, bro.
Cause I ain't gonna hold you. I kind of forced myself to play that game, cause I'm like, yo, this game is crazy. I'm like, yo, what the hell? Like,
Layers of Fear.
No, not that. We're talking about Blair Witch. It was crazy. Like some of the you know, the mechanics of like the entity that was inside the game that was popping up. I'm like, oh shit, the fuck is that? So, you know, that's why I'm like, yo, the shit. Yeah, I mean, if you want to, I'll tell you that the story was damn good. That story of that game was real good. I'm gonna tell you that. That's what kept me kept playing the game. That's what kept me kept playing. I was like, man, I can need to find out.
Hey,
what the fuck is going on.
Vodka said that you were using your Series X dev kit.
This motherfucker,
I'm gonna feel to get on at the same time.
Motherfucker threw a tomato right at my head. Threw a tomato right at my fucking head. But
yeah, but like I was saying, with the medium is different. Like this is their real first shot at like a third person game. Like from what I'm not even done with it. I even get to the I'm probably close to it, but I haven't gotten to the whole wheelchair part. I guess they said when you're in a wheelchair, and that's supposed to be like when the game really tick up. But just from what I'm playing now, I'm enjoying it. You know, like it's a
Punisher.
This is some point you're in a wheelchair and the shit like gets real good or something after that.
You know, you're talking about the medium, right?
Yeah.
You haven't even made it that far.
You haven't?
Yeah.
No, I just made it past the part where you have to find the different masks and stuff.
I'm like,
for you talking about for the two people?
Yeah.
For the ballerina and the office executive or whatever.
I think altogether like four or five people that you have to find it for. And I just found the mask for the last two people.
Well, how the hell you get out this goddamn shit with the goddamn clock? I got what I need.
That was just
the clock. I thought you beat the game.
What?
No, he haven't beat the medium yet.
I ain't beat the I'm talking about medium, nigga. We're talking about medium.
Oh, okay. You talking about the room with the clock? You got it's a because what that thing is.
I did all that. I shot the wall where the power go through the wall and where there's supposed to be a button inside the cabinet. I don't see shit. What time is it that what time is it that I'm supposed to set the clock on to see the button inside that chest cabinet?
The button doesn't move.
I don't see one. Unless it's something about that, because I did the game over. I mean, I did this level over, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? There's no button.
Wait, hold up.
Because that button don't move.
You talking about in the beginning?
Take off your coke.
No, in the room.
You talking about in the same room where you have to do the clock?
You have to do the clock. You have to wind back time. As you wind back time,
there's a hidden button inside.
Yeah, it's a hidden button. And everything happened, but when I go back to that chest cabinet to open it up, I don't see shit. It ain't no button or nothing. I was like, yo.
I think your shit was a glitch or something.
Oh, don't tell me that shit.
It's supposed to be a button in there. That button don't move.
Look like, wait a minute. Yeah.
No, there is a button in there. You have to look.
Push in the real world though.
Yeah,
I know. When I'm in the real world, I don't see it. The same picture where she was talking about, oh, this must be him and his friends or whatever, and I don't see it. I'm like, wait a minute, where the hell is the damn button at?
I would have to see because there's a couple of things with the clock. Ain't there? There's one where it's like you use it to try to get through that door, and there's another one where it's like move time forward, and you can see where the guy.
The first one. The
Well,
first
that's the same spot.
one clock.
You talking about that? You talking about the tall one? It's like Uncle Ben, whatever. What's that? Grandfather clock. I'm tripping.
Yeah, grandfather clock. Yeah, it's the very first clock that you got to manipulate time to open up that secret passage behind that shelf. And it's like I don't see the button. I'm like, wait a minute, there's supposed to be a button here. What the hell is going on?
Well, you gotta. I think you gotta charge. You gotta charge that shit.
I did charge it. Everything went through and everything. I went back like, wait a minute, where the fuck is the button at? Like, what the hell?
Nah, you gotta press some. You have to press something because it's like it's hidden. Yeah, it's hidden. So you gotta like press something to move it, and then you'll be able to see
One
it.
dude says behind the picture.
Yeah, you gotta pick the picture up. You gotta pick the picture up. That's what it is. There's a picture, and you have to pick it up.
I don't see it. It's not letting me move or pick any pictures up. Y'all motherfucker gonna have to make me start this level.
It has to be there. Either you already you might have already picked it up.
No, I even cheated. Yeah, I even cheated on YouTube and I looked and I seen the dude, and it was right next to the picture. If I'm supposed to move this picture, whatever, it's not letting me move it. I'm like, why the fuck it's not letting me?
You have to highlight it. That's probably what it is. You gotta use your sense.
It's not okay. All right, you know what?
You gotta use your sense.
Okay, I got it. There you go. I got it. Good looking. I ain't even know that. There it is. Good looking, my man in the comment section. Said that.
He been out for 3 days. Watch YouTube.
Who me? Yo, it did not show that. The board did not show that. He ain't showing highlight.
Hold the LB button.
I know.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
So, Punch, how you feel about the meeting?
Hold on.
I thought you did it. The way you was explaining it, it sounded like your game was glitched. I didn't know you didn't do all that.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on. No, because I knew by the cabinet it was a button. I'm like, what the fuck is the button at? Because I never seen nobody on YouTube pull out. I even watched the joint. Like, I said, well, wait a minute. He must have skipped something. Cause I'm like, damn, why can't show?
So far, you must have skipped a lot of collectibles by not pushing the LB,
huh? No, I pushed the LB. Because that's the LB that I was using.
Yeah,
shit
skip a few things. That's the case.
I'm like, what the hell?
Because you got to find those memories too.
Yeah.
I found them memories.
How you feel about
I found them fucking memories like crazy.
Oh man, the medium is awesome. Like, if you're the type of person who listen to the media and look at review scores, yeah, then you ain't gonna play it. But this game right here is something that you have to experience for yourself. And how good this game is, it doesn't reflect in the score or anything like that. Like, so far, I'm having a blast with it. I'm surprised how good it is. And yeah, I got to get back on it because I think Flip about to catch up to me. So, yeah.
Can I say something for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you look at review scores, right? What was the last Arkham City?
Huh?
What was the last Batman game? Arkham City, right?
Yeah.
Arkham.
Because
I think it's Arkham Knight or something.
I think it's
Arkham Knight. There you go.
Arkham Knight.
How many reviews was terrible because it didn't work on PC? But we all know on console that game was awesome, right?
Very awesome.
So if you had to listen to a review because PC has so many glitches, and they reviewed it on the PC side and never talked about the console side, how many people would have missed out listening to somebody else's opinion, not a fact, just an opinion on something that they played? Because that's what a review is. Now, even Cyberpunk, all the glitches in the world, that was on the last 2 consoles, right?
Mhm.
The game is
Mhm.
awesome. The game is awesome.
Mhm.
The game is awesome. But if you just look at glitches, yeah, it had its problem on last gen. Yes, it did. But the game itself, outside of the problems with glitches, 2K comes out with glitches, Madden come out with glitches, FIFA come out with glitches,
Mhm.
just so many games come out with glitches. And we live in a
That's
world
the
of
trend nowadays.
right. Since 360, they've been doing that. So, because back in the days on cartridge, when a game had a
Couldn't fix it.
you couldn't fix it. So now, like the Medium, they're working on patches to fix it. I don't care how small the group is. Big companies with 400 people working on these games got glitches. So if you keep listening to reviewers, take away from a game where they do not talk about the good side. Oh, this car don't have textures, or where they talk about this game dropped a millisecond of frame rate for point
Achievement.
20
Mhm.
milliseconds. Most people can't even see that. Why are you even discussing that? So if you listen to these so-called reviewers, who we are we are the real reviewers. Because when a game is fire, a game is fire. No matter what nobody says. And the reviewers take checks, they get clickbait, they get points for their websites, and they'll say something about a game that the majority of people like. Like I've seen people play the Medium and say, "Yo, this game is dope." I just told 100, it's not my type of game. I didn't really like Silent Hill. I'm a Resident Evil dude. Silent Hill is more walk around and running and mystery and drama. Resident Hill, Resident Evil has all of that with the action. So I like Resident Evil better. Medium reminds me of Silent Hill, but that don't make it not a good game. You don't hear me say I don't think the game is not good. I just said the game is not for me. And that's what people take these reviewers like they are better gamer than you are. So you can't
Their God and Jesus Christ.
right. They're really not. They're not the end all appeal because half of them dudes that review games are not good at the game anyway. You're a better gamer than them. So if you look something looks interesting to you, you take that chance, you take that plunge. But don't look at somebody's review as the end all be all last word. What I say is what it is, because that's not a fact. That is not the facts. And as a gaming community, we have to recognize, we have our own opinions. You know what I'm saying? We have our own opinions. I thought, what's that game? Rogue something? It's like PUBG, but it got 4-on-4.
Rogue Squadron.
Yeah.
I mean, Rogue.
Yo.
Rogue. What you call it? It's cool, but it ain't Call of Duty.
No, it's not. But you know what? It's a fun
Rogue
game.
Company?
Rogue Company. Rogue
Yeah, that's
Company
my
is a
stuff.
fun damn game. And I've seen people say,
I
"Oh,
love
this is
it.
primitive. This is this." First of all the characters are different. Everybody got special abilities. The levels is good. The chat is good. The graphics is great.
To be
Especially
honest, I
fucking with that
take
game.
it as a
That's
less
the
serious
best. That's
Rainbow
the
Six.
best intro they got. When you go into the game, that's one of the best intros I ever saw.
Yeah, it is. It does
Mhm.
have a good intro.
Me and Chaos
Mhm.
played it for 2 hours straight.
So what I'm saying is, I took those reviews. I own the game. I never played it. I've been playing that every day. After playing it with my man Super G. Shout out to my boy Super G. But I'm saying, because it's not Fortnite, because it's not Apex, whatever's popular, PUBG. Everybody said, "Oh, this game is corny, it's garbage, it's trash, it's this." I played the game, it's awesome. So you have to take accountability for your own actions
Mhm.
and look into a game, see what they bring to the table. I'm not saying Medium is the best game for me, but I didn't say it was. I didn't say it's definitely a technical feat, but the things that they're saying about the game is not true. I seen
Not
people
at all.
stream it, and I said, "Oh, this game is all right." So you got to tear
playing
it
the
upon
medium,
yourself.
man.
I don't give a shit what nobody say. I mean,
So far
fuck
playing
it.
the medium for me, and it make me
I
want to
mean,
go back and play the other games now.
what
Hey,
other
yo, Lemmy,
game?
you
I
forgot
play the
one.
Observer next.
I tell you this one thing about a Medium is it's gonna make playing Resident Evil, if y'all haven't played Resident Evil, the first
Last-
the first one, the remake, it'll make playing playing through that again because I didn't play it on Xbox. I played actually I don't think I ever played the remake. I think the one that we get free in Games with Gold. I never bought it.
Oh, Resident Evil 0.
The first one.
I
don't know if it's
Remaster?
0. I think whatever the
I haven't
first
beat
one.
two yet. Yeah,
That was the one we get in the Games for Gold. Yeah, it's a remaster. But I've never played it.
I'm looking for Code Veronica. Fuck that shit.
I'm waiting for that one too. Code Veronica.
But that
I
game,
don't know
the
about
medium
Code
plays
Veronica.
like that game. So
Especially for the story and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people don't know about
that Code Veronica.
that Code Veronica is to
That
me.
shit based on the family.
Yeah,
That whole shit based
and you
off the
know
family.
about Umbrella and it. That game was. If you can update it and you can give us like walking graphics, I mean walking like
Get
you said,
again.
just
Get again.
mechanics. To me that's my favorite. That is my favorite Resident Evil game.
That's my favorite too. And it came out on
Code Veronica
Dreamcast
and
first.
2 is my second one. 3 I wouldn't touch because I was tired of Raccoon City. I've been in Raccoon too many times.
But that was Raccoon City from the other side, a different story. So you got to take each chapter in Rainbow, and Resident Evil differently.
I do, but I didn't care for it. Like I was hard to get out of Raccoon City on the second one.
Right.
I didn't want to go back to Raccoon, but when I saw Code Veronica and I found it was a different place and all this other, I'm like, okay, I can play this. I even like Resident Evil Revelations. Revelations 2 is one of my favorite games last gen because you played with it, but it gave you something you wasn't in Raccoon. And he wasn't even talking about it.
Right.
You had new characters. I'm going to play the first one. and it still had the puzzle elements, but you saw it matured as a gameplay. You moved around and shot, and you wasn't sitting still, moving in a circle.
It wasn't stationary.
Yeah, but part 1 is difficult though. Part 1 they got some old ass mechanics, so you're moving like a tank.
But part 1 was revolutionary. It was one of the real at that time. It was one of the real games that gave you a camera angle. You couldn't see everything coming. And I'm gonna talk about one scene in Resident Evil 1, or as they call it 0 now, that was really important. Do you remember the scene in the hallway where you walked through, you went to the deck, and then you left back out, and then that zombie popped out from you, and you couldn't see the angle?
Yeah.
That scared the hell out of everybody.
Oh, what scare tactics? Think about Resident Evil had the scare tactics on point. Because it's a whole lot of old shit moments on part 2. You couldn't beat old boy. He just coming out of nowhere. You running from him. You hit him with grenade
Evil
launchers.
itself is supposed to be like a movie. It's like supposed to have been a scare factor. Like it's supposed to be like a movie. That's why the camera angle was like that. Because they always said that they were trying to make a game that was like a movie or whatever. Like you turn the corner, like oh shit, where the fuck he come from and stuff like that. That's why Resident Evil had that camera angle and shit. But I guess people as time went on, people was getting tired of it and they changed it.
Yeah, the biggest change
it's always
was
good
Resident
to
Evil
spice
4, I
up.
believe.
It's always good to spice up your. What are you saying, Punisher? I'll let you finish.
Oh no, when they said they changed it, and the biggest change they had was in Resident Evil 4. And tried to make it a third person over the shoulder. You know, you had more freedom of movement and stuff like that. That was pretty cool for a minute.
Yo,
they never changed it. What they did over the shoulder, didn't they just kept pushing it?
Yeah, I'm starving, man. 100 invited me late. I ain't eat no dinner, so I'm done now. I'm done.
You found in the party, I just grabbed him in. Come on in.
Facts.
Hit your mute button, nigga. That's all. I didn't even realize
the N word here. We don't say the N word here, Trump.
Liar.
Nigga,
What?
you bugging. You bugging. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Shout out to Captain Trump with the PlayStation onesie on.
What I got to
you back later?
Everybody over there
what I
talking.
gotta,
Let's talk about everybody talking to Tara. I vented. I had to. I didn't tell nobody I was gonna vent. The Xbox financials. Remember people saying it was going around saying that they boosted up Xbox Live because of we're gonna have to pay for ZeniMax and Bethesda and all the rest of this. And what happened? Because the ponies went crazy. You know, I had to put them back in the stable. You know what I'm saying? I had to hit that whip. You know, I had to hit the whip when I had to write the shit down. So how y'all feel about 18 million Game Pass members, over 100 Xbox Live members? That's like quadruples what the other
Every month
people have.
they said that every month is getting like 100 something fucking subscribers. Hey
I
man,
think it's
listen
gonna
here.
get a million. There's a million a month.
Oh, $1 million
So
a
how
month.
y'all-
Well, shit.
Mhm.
So how you guys feel about Microsoft? Is their revenue is blowing up like crazy?
Well-
But they were saying that they're going to sell off the Xbox division, and I'm
Well,
like, to who?
Yeah,
Mhm.
first of all,
Me? They gonna
first of
tell
I
it
all,
don't
off to
think
me.
half them dudes know how
first
to
of all,
do
that was
math.
dumb. But let me explain something to y'all, man. Streaming services, the biggest streaming services in the world, and they lost stock and they still winning. Netflix. Okay? If you can get people to buy in, and as a gamer or a parent, Game Pass is for the win. Not gold, Game Pass. And I'm not talking about Ultimate. We're not going to do that. I'm talking about Game Pass on a general basis, $10 a month, $120 a year. That's at Sony price. That's $20 short of $140 a year. But excuse me, $150 a year for 2 games. Um, um, as a parent, Flip your parent, Live your parent, 100 a parent, Chaos is a virgin. But we're not gonna go there. But
Oh, okay, we're going. Okay, you know what?
I'm
I'll visit you later, cause I'm about to say
let
some.
Big
I'm about
Papa.
to say. I was about to say some
no,
unholy things about you on the internet.
don't interrupt my Martin Luther King speech. But what I'm saying is, as a parent, right?
More like the
I
Queen.
want everybody. I want everybody to think about this here. Everybody in the chat. You go buy any Xbox. Don't have to be a Series X, Series S, Xbox One X, Xbox One S, any Xbox. You're a parent. So what you do is your first month, you pay $1 for Game Pass. It's only good for 30 days. And your kid goes in his bedroom. Daddy, where my games at? I bought you Game Pass. You click on that Game Pass icon and see over 160 games. Free to, not free, but you're paying for it. But download unlimited games with gold. How many games you actually got to buy for that birthday or Christmas? Let's just be real here.
I remember
Let's just be
somebody said I was cheap because I like the Game Pass.
Well,
I ain't gonna say no name, but
okay.
he real fat though. He real fat. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. He real fat and got ankle problems. But go ahead.
I don't know who you talking about. What's
No.
the name?
Dudes ain't got ankles, they got ankles. They got ankles with a K.
I don't give a shit. I'm talking about fat ass K Mega fat ass. I don't give a
I
shit.
ain't doing that. Well,
Nigga, I don't give a fuck about that fat fucker. That nigga ain't my friend. That nigga said I was cheap because I wanted Game Pass. Huh?
He said, huh?
Wow.
What I'm saying, I ain't talking about no individuals. I'm just talking about as a parent. Flip. How many kids you got, Flip?
I got 2, good brother. 2.
Okay.
You
So
got
now
2
you
of
buy
one
More
of
like,
them.
more
one
like
on the
6 because that
Shut
baby
the
of
fuck
his is
up,
more
bro,
like
before I
6
throw a
kids
rock
than
at you.
one.
That's your small ass finger with your bone got small ass palm with grown ass
No, I
people's
don't.
fingers.
I don't
Yes,
know
you
why
do. Since you
I
want
can
to
grip
And
a
his
bastard
toes
with
will
a
chocolate on
flop
me.
each other.
You want to
Well,
talk
I'm
your
saying-
chocolate on me.
I'm
But
saying
go ahead,
as
go
a
ahead.
parent, right?
Yeah.
Your kid yells out, "Yo, I want a Switch." You like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get the Switch. It's $2.99." Daddy, I need 2 games. $65 a pop.
You ain't lying.
I
Right.
think you had a Switch in that
That
price
sounds like
like
Game
5
Pass
years
money
ago.
to me at $10 a month. So as a business situation, Game Pass for the win. As a parent, forget being a gamer. As a parent, because you can buy all your kids' systems, and you got 3 kids, $30 a month. They all got unlimited downloads and everything. First party staying there permanently. It's a
When you
win.
get the Xbox Series X
And let's
and
say,
all
and let's
access,
say,
you get 2 years of
Hey,
Game
Flip,
Pass
guess who just
and
subscribed?
let's
for
say,
free.
Hey, Flip, guess who just subscribed to me on Xbox Live?
Who did
Who?
that?
LMA.
Who?
Oh,
LMA.
LMA. This nigga stupid. It ain't the real LMA. I hope you know that,
I
right?
don't.
I'm about to say, I thought it was,
If
I'm
it
about to say the LMA to
her
sing.
boobs too
What's
big.
going
Her
on?
boobs too big.
Yeah, they ain't her. They ain't her. I'm about to say
Yo,
they
this
ain't
nigga
know what?
man crazy.
Oh,
I
LMA
don't
ain't
know
got
what
no
the fuck.
boobs, nothing like that.
Look at this.
Oh, she
Yo,
fine though.
funny just sound like you was about to go over there and just cold cock the shit out of her bone in the neck. He sound like he's gonna fuck. And that nigga like, yeah, nigga.
Punisher sounded like he was about to scheme.
He like, nigga, I'm only an hour away, nigga. Don't play.
Yeah. You know where I live at too, so damn. I'm over here.
Shit.
I'm the soft talk gangster. What's up?
But on
Yeah.
the real, man, Game Pass is a winning situation. And what's crazy is the subscriber rate is raising to the point of Netflix status. If you got dedicated people per month that subscribe, $10 a month, 10 million people, that's $100 million. People don't look at the number. They don't need the most consoles sold. They want the most subscribers. And not only can you play Game Pass on your consoles, you got that xCloud situation. So now you're getting console graphics on your cell phone and the controller with a piece that the Switch can't match for one price. How do you lose? How many of us drive our kids in the back of their car, put DVDs in the headrest so they could watch Pokemon or whatever the hell they watching? But now,
I better not be the only motherfucker on the damn podcast that do that shit. No.
but now you gotta look at the situation is it's not even about the DVD in the headrest no more. Right? Your kids watch Barney, Sesame Street, whatever they watch. Now you got Game Pass on your phone. I could play Gears. I could play whatever's on my. You could do console streaming. You could play 2K. You could play Madden. Whatever's not in xCloud, you could play whatever's on your console and be winning
Little
for
to no
one
latency.
price. This is why Stadia, Luna, which I just finished doing a video about, terrible service. Because not only do you pay Amazon $5.99, you got to pay Ubisoft $4.99, EA $4.99, Square Enix $4.99. So now you're still over the price of Game Pass at $10 a month, and you get all the bells and whistles. As a parent, not a gamer, it's a win because I'm not buying Luna. Why would I do that? Subscribe to 6 different channels and spending $40 to $50 a month because I do want Assassin's Creed. I do want the next Final Fantasy. If Sega had a channel, I do want the next Yakuza. You understand what I'm saying? I want the next EA game, but I gotta pay per channel $4.99. When Game Pass is $10 a month and has a variety of indie games, first party games, second party games, third party games, you're a damn fool if you don't buy Pass as a parent. Forget the gamer. Just saying.
We got a Raz B said PlayStation Now is $9.99 a month. For what?
PlayStation Now streams games to your system. It does not play the original title off your system and is not at the original resolution. You're streaming everything. Game Pass, you download, play the original game like you purchased it. It's not the same category of graphics and quality. Facts.
Razzie B, you be getting fucked up every time you come in here, Razzie B.
And this is not about being an Xbox guy. These are the facts.
Yeah,
You want to play FIFA 21 that just dropped in Game Pass? You download it and play the original version of the game, not streaming it. Only streaming service Xbox got is xCloud. So there's no competition. There is nothing. You download the original game. We're getting backwards compatibility Indiana Jones next week, right, fellas? And guess what? We're downloading the it is? Okay. We're downloading the original copy of the game. We're not streaming it. There's no competition. Streaming is an option, not mandatory service.
That's like
Well,
going
see,
to
what they
a
don't.
5-star restaurant.
Mhm.
That's like going to a 5-star restaurant and getting spaghetti and meatballs But instead, you say, "Nah, I don't want that." And for the same price, you're gonna get a pack of ramen noodles and put some cheap ass meatballs in there, and you're gonna
Facts.
say, gonna say it's
Facts.
basically the same
It's the
thing.
same thing. Well, it's not.
Yeah, nah,
We're
it's
not
not.
doing that. Because I
No,
had
you only
PlayStation
can
now.
hang on. He don't see Raz B. You only can download a selector. I believe it's PlayStation
No,
exclusive
no,
to
no,
your
no, 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 no,
hard
no.
drive. Yes.
I'm gonna clean this up if you want it. You only can download PlayStation 4 games. You can't download nothing else. But on Xbox, you can download everything. OG Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, everything,
Oh,
Everything.
Two
everything.
perks.
So when you wanna come out here and talk facts, stop. You know what? Stop fucking playing with me because you don't know your shit. Don't get me to
That's the one
acting up.
way that I do.
Don't
got some
come in here
Xbox
with no
Platinum.
BS and talk to me like I don't know my facts. Listen, you don't have to like it, but what I'm saying is not
You
my
want
opinion.
respect it.
This is what it is. You can't download nothing on PS3, PS2, PS1 to your PlayStation. Stop lying.
Respect my gangster. Keep
Ooh,
playing
Why?
it. Keep,
We're gonna go
Why?
over there
keep
and paint
playing.
your
Hit
house.
the shotty with a
got
We're
gun
gonna
don't
paint your
shot.
house clean.
Keep playing.
Hey,
Keep playing. You
We
keep
not
playing, and they
doing
gonna
that.
come
You're
up
not gonna
here.
shout
come
out
in
to
here
Raz B,
and fraud the
Instagram model
public.
girlfriend. Shout out to her. We love you too.
Keep
You gotta make a fan only page though. I'm not
keep
gonna
playing.
subscribe
Then
to
we're
it.
gonna come up there and make you park his car.
I'm trying not to be ratchet, but if you gonna come in here lying, I will expose your ass. Let's not. We gonna talk fact here. This is not my opinion because I was beta testing PlayStation Now before you probably had a PS4. Facts. Let's not do that.
You do know he
Those are
got
the
the same
facts.
counsel, right? The same counsel that you imagine that you have, right? You do know that, right, Razby? He got the same counsel that you're lying about that you have.
Mm.
Mhm.
Hmm. Unlike some dudes, I buy everything. Facts. So I can talk about it on all those. And then what I'm saying is the facts. You cannot download no PS3 games, no PS2 or PS1. Facts.
I think it's two. I think it's a couple of PS2 games you can.
No,
I think it's two
no,
of them. I
100.
think it
No,
is. I think it's two.
no. There isn't any. You can't even download Street Fighter Alpha, and it's like 300 megs on PS2. Stop. We're not doing that. Everything is a streaming service, and it was 720p for the last 6 years. So they got like 6 games that was 1080p streaming. Facts.
So you telling me purchasing online and Gaikai is a failure?
Gaikai was a failure before Sony bought it. They
When
got
they had 200.
What they tried to do is buy Gaikai and thought that was the situation to help them because they didn't want to financially invest in online. Shout out to all my PlayStation 5 members that's on those Azure servers. Facts. Shout out to the real server. That's why they had to make that purchase. Listen, I'm a SOCOM fan 1 and 2, baby. Religiously, I was one of the first dude that bought that Ethernet adapter. $100 on PlayStation 2 to play SOCOM online. Okay? I'm an online gamer. But some of you frauds out here pretending like y'all was invested in your company and you're not. You invested in the brand, but not the company. It's 2 different situations. Shout out to your Azuri service peoples on PS5. Facts. Welcome to the club. Let's talk.
Don't worry. Don't
Fuck
worry.
you,
I'm still
pay me.
I'm
That's
still
we
making
got
them
the fuck you
Xbox
pay me.
jackets.
Fuck you
They,
pay me.
they will be
Hey,
out
Microsoft is
soon.
getting money from you for
Hey,
that
Chris, I
service
want to know this
and the
though,
Havoc
Chris.
engine, which is in every game. Facts.
Hey, broken-hearted Chris. Does that make you mad that you're using Microsoft as your server to be online with the PlayStation 5?
They've been
They don't play
they've been
online.
more secure. Hang on, have they been more
Want to
secure?
know.
Hang on, have they been more secure? Because they actually was bad. They was talking about when I said that when you pay for Xbox Live, you're paying for security, like people pay for Norton. That was the word on the street that we were ignorant and we was idiots for saying stuff like that. Since they've been on Azure servers, have they been hacked?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
not.
Oh, whoa.
They went after us last week for being.
I see somebody throwing some Conor McGregor jabs at me, and I'm like Mike Tyson. I don't play no games. I'm talking the facts. 108 Grandpa. First of all, Mr. Truth Hurts, you should be lucky to even hear my voice. You're not even in my tax bracket. I'll buy you, your neighbor's systems, and your best friend, and possibly your baby mama. Don't get on here and talk crazy because I'm talking facts. You mad because you some type of PlayStation guy? Huh? I don't get in here with no venom, but if you want to come for me, anybody in here want to come for me, man, you better have your shit together, man, because I'm telling you, y'all don't got no facts. Y'all don't got no facts. Y'all bleed blue. I don't bleed green or blue. I bleed facts.
This
Be
man's name is Truth Hurts because he's speaking from experience.
My Social Security is way above your tax bracket. Trust me.
And Razzie B, your what you saying? You didn't know that Canada was part of North America, so you lost your green card.
Oh, your man Christopher Fart in the building.
We talk Razzie B. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Chris Stokes went up in it. You know what I'm saying? I had the Raz
wow.
B. Look at him. Look at
That
Raz
shit
B.
is good. Oh man, you wrong as fuck for that one.
And
Damn.
I caught it. I know he caught this. He caught this the other night. So
I just
Dude coming here wearing fishnet spandex. Man, if you don't get your ass up out of here with that BS, we don't do that. Fishnet spandex.
they like to come on here. See these guys don't have no like. I know they're from the East Coast. They ain't from the West Coast. They ain't got no lie. They ain't got no wives. They ain't got no chicks. No nothing. But they come on Xbox Essential Podcasts. And the thing about this, we all got PlayStation fans. I got PlayStation homies. I got Nintendo homies. I got homies that just play everything. But they don't come like how y'all come. Y'all different breed. God made a mistake on y'all.
Oh,
Yo,
shit.
First, you gotta say something else, bro. You gotta do better. You gotta do better in your life, because I'm pretty sure as a grandfather, I'll make your chick tap out. That's a fact.
They don't believe that. They don't believe that.
I'll make your chick tap out. Watch him out, young guy. Get
Nope.
your weight up. You start talking
Your
six
girl
figures,
talking
then
to
come
Tom.
see me. Come see me when you start talking six figures. But if you can't do that, stay your ass in your broke ass lane. Facts.
Also, Honey
mad.
has fake giveaways. I have fake giveaways. It's amazing how fake giveaways. Okay, when people say
I
thank
can't
you.
even talk to these dudes, man.
But the thing about this, how do I have fake giveaways?
Twitter fingers.
No one ever said I had fake giveaways because I give away shit all the time. You can't afford it. You sound like a straight somebody supporter that is no longer in office no more. We don't want to talk about you no more. Fuck you. So we talking about game, man. Fuck them niggas, man. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? They gonna go back and go tell their granddaddy over there, and they gonna make podcasts about us, and we gonna get paid one of these days for using our creative task. So man, so y'all think really Microsoft going to sell off the Xbox division?
Yeah, they said they were going to do it next week. So they're going to do it next week.
Yeah, Microsoft said they lost Microsoft said they lost $68 million off of Xbox, so they got to sell.
Yeah.
They going
See what it was, they didn't gain 18 million. They lost 18 million. You know what I'm saying? That's what we read it wrong. So, when Phil tweeted out, he messed up because, Phil got dyslexia.
Hey, y'all got hey, so you guys didn't hear. Phil Spencer's did such a bad job, he getting fired on next Tuesday.
I'm about to block
That's how bad of a job he is. Yeah,
Next Tuesday.
For making money. I ain't never
they're losing money.
He losing money. You hear that? Xbox
yeah.
Phil already got fired. He just got to go back Tuesday to clean out his dust.
Yeah, Phil Spencer can fire because he made Xbox more valuable than Sony as a whole company.
Didn't flop.
How do you wait? First of all, I don't like none of you dudes on this podcast. How dare you disrespect 100 million sold console making less money than 60 million? How dare you get on here and lie about those numbers?
Because they don't buy no games. Because Redbox told the whole game. When Redbox said they wasn't going to do it, that took the whole game out. Then you had Sean Layton was like, we're not going to have too many exclusives this year. And then Lion Ryan came out and was like, man, I'm not doing no Game Pass, nothing. I'm not giving away my games for free like that. They don't want to talk about Lion Ryan.
Yep, Sony already came out and said this
No, you
generation.
can hear that. Right, Jesus Christ.
They've already came out and said that shit.
Listen, man, I don't like to debate with no fanboy. But if you go to my channel, you see me unboxing PS5s when you ain't got it. You see me unboxing Xbox Series X when you ain't got it. You see me unboxing things you can't afford because you ain't got it. I put proof into the pudding, baby. You can't come out here and discredit somebody who's out here putting out great work. All you doing is Twitter fingering.
And then you mention the people that don't go to, they don't go to no events. They don't even try to go to no events.
I'm out in these streets.
They don't play these games that we play. But then y'all got the audacity to go run back and forth to them and say, well, I don't give a fuck.
I could say Godfall was a mediocre game. You know why? Because I bought it. I could say Miles Morales was a good DLC for $40 because I bought it.
I like it because it's funny. He said DLC.
That's what it was.
Sackboy was a great expedition of what the system is capable of doing. You know why? Because I bought it. I don't talk from the sidelines. I talk from experience and hands-on and spending that change. Some of you in here, PlayStation people, are pretending they're about that smoke, and you ain't even got a PS5. You got PlayStation 5 dreams and thoughts. So how you going to attack somebody who showcase what they do on their channel when you on the sidelines with your pom-poms like a cheerleader?
Man, you can't even say smoke. They ain't even got nothing to make smoke with.
Dudes in here trying
That's
to
the
attack
problem.
me,
Astro Playroom when they put that, they gonna throw that controller in their pants.
Facts.
They
You know what
over there
the
breathing
biggest
the cold
killer is? The biggest killer is that with these ponies, man, they always doing the most.
Facts.
How many times they gonna put somebody's face on some gay couple having sex, and they do that shit all the time. And this is the thing that I don't understand. For dudes that are constantly calling people gay and all that stuff, they stay with Phil Spencer's dick in their mouth all damn day. Like, they talk about that nigga all damn day. That shit is ridiculous, bro. Yo, PlayStation, these ponies, man, they talk about that nigga more than any Xbox guy there is. They just talk. They love talking about Phil Spencer.
Yo, truth hurts. Stop asking me my age. You sound like you want to be on a dating site. This is a gaming channel.
Yeah,
You
that's
sound
weird.
a little weird. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How old are you? I probably could be your father. And if I was your father, you'd have more games in your life. Facts.
No, you wouldn't sound like such an idiot.
How old are you, Grandpa? I'm not that old, my guy.
I would.
That old.
You think you his father? Daddy?
Oh shit! You got kids you ain't claiming.
If this is a Golden Girl podcast, why are you here?
Because you want to learn?
No,
Why are you not playing your PS5 that you don't own?
No, he one of my local
Ain't got nothing to play.
He one of my local ponies that come through.
Well, you know what? You know what? I'll be
I don't
E3
give
every
nobody get
year.
him.
Roll up
Yeah,
on me and be like, I'm Truth Hurts, and let's see what get hurt. Facts.
I mean, the real question is, how many times can you play the same game over and over again?
Raz B.
That's
Raz
the
B show
question.
that shit all day, every day. He still ain't even beat motherfucking Demon Souls. But he showing Spider-Man.
I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Demon Souls is hard as hell. Son.
No, but he claimed he
Got
beat
that
the
too.
first one.
That is
So,
hard as hell.
yeah, but he said he beat the first one. So
Does
you
he
get
got Demon
the
Souls?
same fucking game with a different skin.
Do he
Yo,
have Demon Souls? That's the question.
Flip. Demon Souls is hard as hell. Not only when you die, you lose damn near everything. You go all
No, I
the way
know.
back
I
to the
beat
beginning.
the game on PlayStation 3. I beat that shit.
I beat it back in the day too, but they
I
upped
beat
the
that shit.
difficulty level. It's definitely hard.
Oh, shit. I mean, shit. I ain't playing that motherfucker again.
No,
I
but
should've
don't
played
put
it
in
the
our
first
face talking about
fucking
look at our PlayStation exclusive that nobody bought because that shit is too hard. They don't like horror games. They like story-based games, one and done.
Demon Souls is like it's a small crowd that likes it. Maybe 1 million now because
They
Dark
got his
Souls
own
kind of
fan.
it got a fan base. Like Dark Souls their biggest game until it was like 1 million sold, and that was very small. But the new one did big, bigger numbers because it became more popular. But it's like Neo, right? Neo is a good game, but that game is hard as hell. You die like 500 times on the first level. Challenging, very challenging. But that's a niche crowd. That's something that most people can't handle. You know what I'm saying? That's not something you could recommend to somebody like Pac-Man or Mario Brothers. You could or Halo or God of War. No, true, but you can have some fun with it before it becomes ridiculous. Dark Souls, there is no fun. Yo, who the hell chewing like they chewing tires?
Like you were chewing earlier? That's like,
Yeah.
That was gay. You couldn't hear me chewing. You just know I had something in my mouth. Pause. That was
Hey,
gay.
hold up.
This dude
Hold
is,
up. Get my name right. It's Crunch and Munch.
yo, he
oh,
is
this
definitely,
nigga,
yo,
he
he
go
crunching in
get with
3D.
this shit. He go get with this shit. God damn.
Truth hurts. Tell your mother I love her. I'll be over tonight.
Yo,
I
true
need
first.
Salisbury steak and
We
some mashed potatoes.
appreciate you coming through, but I appreciate giving you that goddamn smoke. Low budget gamer. You probably on PS3. Shut your ass up. Disrespectful idiots.
He talking about PlayStation 3 getting that new PlayStation 5 software update. That's why he holding on to
What
it.
kills me is like when you tell somebody the truth, they try to make it a PlayStation Xbox thing. PS Now is terrible for gamers. Has nothing to do with Xbox versus PlayStation. It's not good for gamers. It's horrible. The service is horrible. The streaming is horrible. That's just the facts. It's not xCloud. Stadia has lost the war. Shout out to K Mega. Oh, they got money. I said, but they ain't got the services. It's not about money. It's about providing the value of a buck to the consumer. They don't have it. Where's Stadia at, Flip?
Trash.
No, Flip, do the sound effect. Flip, come on, give it to me. I told everybody Stadia is not gonna make a dent to Game Pass. Users like, yo, Google got money. I said, money don't make profit if you ain't got the service.
You ain't got the motherfucking engineering power that you don't got the engineering power to do it. You can have all the money in the world. You can hire motherfuckers that just don't know what they're doing. They gave you a hope. They throw you some smoke.
He said, leave, weirdo. What's his dude's name? I can't. Yo, listen, thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, so no, think about it. People don't understand. Google has discontinued how many motherfucking services? I love it. I'm a Google
and
guy.
100 said it day one. 100. This I'm gonna quote you. 100. You said, you know how many failures Google got?
Ain't no more Google Glasses. Ain't no more Google this.
Facts. Remember the Google Glasses?
They trial and error. That's a trial and error crew. They just get Hangouts is completely changed now. I can't even use my business Hangout. I have to go back to Google Voice for my business because they getting rid of Hangouts completely. And then to get something like Google Hangouts, it's turned into Current. They changing names. That's why you don't see so many YouTubers using Hangouts anymore because they really don't exist.
You know what?
That's a failure.
I'm gonna name one of their biggest failures, and they just keep trying.
Successful.
They got money.
On a lot of things.
Yeah, they got money to keep on trying.
But they have to keep on trying because they gotta spend it. But you know what one of their biggest failures is, and nobody talks about it? Google Pixel.
Thing about it, they when Pixel went to when they this is what messed up Pixel when Google, because I had what you call it, I had the what was before Pixel, they called it
was
Google.
A good phone,
they called it Google.
They can't get into that market.
I got the damn phone right over there. I gotta open it up. They had the other Google, the first Google phone they had. They had the phone, the Nexus series. It was a reasonable price and everybody had access to get it. Every carrier had access to get it. When they went to Pixel and they said, I'm going to have it on Verizon. Nobody wasn't fucking with you no more. And then with OnePlus and you got Samsung, everything is everywhere else. What you gonna do? You had the market. because you had a vanilla-based phone with nothing but Google on it, where if you go get Samsung, you have trash on it that you don't never use. Even my OnePlus, it's the closest as I can get to not having trash on it, but it's like community or something. But mostly it's vanilla Android with their cover on it,
Facts.
with their UI on it. But that's the closest that you can in the Chinese phones. Them are the closest that you can get vanilla Android. Samsung has its own operating system that is based off of Android. Some people don't care about the bloatware. I do, because half the OS is bloatware. Half your damn hard drive is bloatware that you can't delete unless you root your system and you go just take it off. But everybody's not knowledgeable like that, and they accept it. And that's what Google did with the Nexus when they went to Nexus and they would try to go mess with Samsung and shoot. Even Sony got a new fucking phone that I don't know why that shit is out, because the shit is really designed if you got a camera.
$2,500.
That
And you know what?
designed that it's designed for an extra screen if you have a camera.
But you know what's crazy? I got an extra screen for my camera. It was $500. Why is yours $2,500?
That's what I read a review. That's when I watched the
Call
review
it
on it,
Adamo
and it said that
Shinobi.
you can
Look
go
it up.
grab a second
That's crazy.
screen. You can grab a second screen for it that costs you less, because you don't really need to use
$500 I spent for this Adam Shinobi.
So
That's
it's just crazy. But that's what y'all Sony money is going for, stuff that nobody's going to buy. Sony ain't had a hit phone in years.
Matter of fact, they killed off the Xperia
Line.
They killed that
and
shit
brought
off
it back.
about.
Mhm.
Yeah, they killed that shit off first time was about
What's the last good phone?
Three?
Like
Like,
4 years
2016,
ago?
2017?
Five
About 5
Is it
years.
And they had
five?
that really
Yeah,
good phone?
Yeah, 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
It's not
around
that it's
there.
not a good phone, Chaos.
It's
They
it's
want to
high.
charge Bentley
It's
prices
all too much.
of
Oh,
phones
yeah, their
that's
phones was pretty
superior
high.
to it for less price. Now
Yup.
this
Double
new
I had
phone,
one. I
this
had
new
one.
phone
Just for it to
definitely
break.
about that smoke, but it's not better than my Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. It's not.
No, because see, people don't understand what Google, Samsung, OnePlus, and all them, they knew how to use the camera and the software.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you put these cameras in there, you got the software. I can get a third-party software to make it work? Because my OnePlus camera is cool. I mean, it's cool. But then when I download the Pixel camera app, I could do amazing things on the motherfucker.
Facts.
But
But you know what's crazy? Why Sony bugged out? I rock with Canon, right? There's a Canon app to make you mirror all your cameras on your cell phone anyway for free. So why would you make a phone that has an HDMI input that can go through the USB-C $2,500, and an app could do the same thing for free? Nobody's gonna buy that phone for that.
no.
Nobody. Like, I can control every single camera I own with my cell phone, and it does exactly the same thing for free. So what? Yo, my phone was $1,400. I get it, but I'm saying that wasn't the main focus. Y'all main focus is, oh, you can have this as a second screen for $2,500. I'm like, do you not know you got cheap? Forget my the screen I bought, the Atomos Ninja. You got screens for $150, $100 that can mirror your camera by plugging it in. So why would you give Sony $2,500? Even
And
my
the
boy
camera that you bought.
MAPH, Marquise Brown said,
Yep, yeah.
this is innovative, but goddamn, this is expensive.
He said, I'm
He
not
has
using
11 million subscribers.
it.
And
He said, I'm not using it.
right,
He said, it's
it's
cool.
retarded.
He said, I'm not using it.
And shout out to the bro. We had a big conversation maybe like a year ago in B&H. That's my guy. Cool dude.
Mm-hmm. No, he good. Yeah, he good people. Like I say,
He could be. I was one of his subscribers.
I don't
He had
listen to. I don't
300
listen
people.
Yeah.
And he talked about a laptop all day. One laptop for 7 months.
Yeah. But he
Good
been
dude.
doing. But think about it, I respect that guy off of YouTube because he been doing it since he was 15, 16 years old.
16 years old. 16. Exactly.
He's supposed to have this. He grew.
Yeah, he grew. And
So
he does
without
good
sitting
content.
there like you.
My Quill said he ain't hurt nobody. My Quill said he ain't hurt nobody, dog. I ain't hurt nobody. My mom and my daddy let me do this.
$2,500 though 100.
That's a
That
whole
nigga said,
lot. No,
Hey,
no, give her the
I like the
Walkman.
little
Let me
dude,
show
man.
these bastards.
What about the Walkman, a Sony Walkman that's supposed to be for studio use? And
$1,800.
I know
Oh,
people that
let me
do music.
I'm gonna
Like, I'm
cut my
not
cam on
buying
y'all,
that
and
shit.
I'm gonna show you this 5-inch screen. This is a 5-inch screen. This is a 5-inch screen. All right. They want this. This is a 5-inch screen. This is bigger than the camera they talk about. This was $399. $399. That's what it was. So you trying to tell me they're doing something special with a cell phone, and you're supposed to be like, yo, I'm gonna give y'all $2,500. You're bugging. You're bugging. And that connects to anything I got. I could play my Xbox on that screen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving you no goddamn $2,500. You're crazy. Sony be bugging me.
I got told that it's apps that can mirror the camera if they's hooked up to the same
no
Wi-Fi. So you cut your your Wi-Fi on, your hotspot on, that it can mirror what you're watching and you taking the camera and hook it up the same. I got told that too.
You know what it's called? It's called ad hoc. It's a built-in like that new camera I bought that I did the review on. It has an ad hoc server. All you got to do is type in the IP address of your camera, and it shows you exactly what's on it for free. Sony is crazy. I don't know what they be thinking about. I don't know what. You could type that in your web browser, connect to your cell phone, or cameras. Canon has something called Canon Connect. You download the app, type it in for free. Sony bugged out.
Yeah. Even when our Oculus, we don't hook up to no computer with no Oculus. We do it from the phone.
Straight from the phone.
Bluetooth. Oh, that's your new blue. Oh, that's your new joint. Okay. I can download games off of there from work off my phone. Like, oh, they got a package deal. All right. Bing. It's not like technology is not that high, but man,
it's not.
We about to get out of here, man. We ain't on here. We got to get this gaming on shit. You know, everybody can get their shout outs and shit.
We're about to go back on YouTube.
We going back on Xbox
I'm
Live.
go back to the medium and mess with that Switch.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta go on YouTube for to find out how to beat that part. Man,
shout out to the panel for inviting me. I was able to blow people up in the comments. It made me feel good. You made my night. Thank you, 100.
Gotta beat up on somebody.
Shout out to my man, other Zink. Zink, you want to bring your ass back in here, man. You got sense. And anybody that wants to come on the show, let me know. You guys want somebody on the show, let me know. I don't care if they are.
I want some PlayStation dudes. I want some ponies on here.
You know,
make sure you invite
matter
me.
Of fact, I just a call out. This is a straight call out. This is a straight call out from all of us at Xbox Has No Game. Jay Bory, you need to bring your punk ass on the show. You need to get on prime time. Come on prime time. Tell the world I said it. We welcome you. And we want to hear the PlayStation side of things. He came on. He'll do it. He'll trust me. It's gonna be some pressure put on his ass this week.
I want him.
The realest you welcome to come on. Let me know. Hit me up on Twitter. You're welcome to come on. Saturday nights, 8:30. Anytime. I don't care who you are. As long as you're respectful, you know what I'm saying? And be.
I want him to come to E3 and show to that barbecue. Talk that face shit he was talking.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the money marketer come on. Xbox Has No Games.
What did he say here? Better cook it, you bone or some shit like that?
No, he said something else he can get parked for.
Hey, hold on. Isn't Jay Barry the one that was going around showing dick pics?
I think so. I think so. No, I think so. No, Punisher. Yeah, I think that's the boy that was laying on his stomach and he thought it was his girl rubbing up against his ass and it was his girl boyfriend. I think that's what that was. I think that's what that is.
Hey, if y'all want just hit me on Twitter during the week. Just let me know who y'all want. I don't care who they are. You know what I'm saying? Some people is off limits because I disavowed their asses.
Just know your facts, because in here you're gonna get that drive-by killer.
Yeah, because we give nothing, but we give. I'm Agent Orange, and they give smoking. I be trying to be nice because we kind of nice, but we listen to the streets. We listen in the streets. We just don't reply to the streets unless we have to.
Oh, you coming on? Hey, Figure Man was good.
You can bring J-Tech. J-Tech is one of the biggest ponies I never talked to. He blocked me on Twitter, and I ain't never talked to the man. But this man, that man is a straight Sony guy to the end. He got Sony everything. I think he got a Sony toilet.
Oh no.
But bring him on, man. We welcome, man. We ain't gonna hurt him that hard. We let you speak. We let you speak, man. But we got
Yo, 100. Thanks for having me. I'm glad I caught some bodies tonight.
Bodies. We gotta catch some, man. We gotta catch them. Why I think this shit make me feel good. I told people I don't.
He said that nigga got a Sony toilet. That nigga be shitting Japanese, huh?
Hey, I swear to God, I think that nigga do.
He got a Sony. Hey.
Man,
that should be like a shit. That should be like a Japanese soap opera.
Water up his behind.
Man, I think he import Japanese water. Man, no, for real.
He said he got the Sony body wash.
My man said he got the Sony KY jet.
Hey, that's better than a Sony toilet. Hey, look, man, I don't care who you are, Sony, Xbox, Switch, whatever.
Yeah,
but please just don't have no toilet. Don't have no toilet in your favorite company.
Yo, listen, he said Sony butt plug.
Oh my gosh.
These niggas bugging out in the comment section, yo.
Oh shoot! Man, we out this motherfucker, man. We gonna be back next week, man.
That too.
Like I say, just hit me up on Twitter during the week. I got a short week next week, so I'm trying to do some videos. This is probably gonna be my last video from the phone because I have a Surface Pro coming in.
Oh, nice.
Oh, 100 moving on up, huh?
I
got the keyboard and the pen.
Start classes Monday. Shout out to my beautiful.
Get a mic too.
Yep. Shout out to Miss 108 Dragons. You know what I'm saying? Lady 108 Dragons. She over there going to school and everything. Be safe over there in Free Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And shit, because I heard they go to the club and they ain't no mask going on.
Facts. They wilding 100.
They wilding. We just got let off of we got out of Supermax. I mean, we got out of the hole. They got us in Supermax, so we can just go outside and eat for an hour a day. So hope everybody stays safe, man. We out this, man. Y'all want to hit us up later? Hit us up, man. We in Xbox Live party, man. Honey Kobe, that's what I am, man. And we out this bitch. Tell your mother I love her.
What up?